Our Indian audience loves to bring our own people down sometimes. I don't know why. मैं always बहुत secretive रहा हूँ about everything. No one knew we dated for 6 years. किसी को कुछ पता ही नहीं था. I was dating for 6 years. Then I suddenly got one day announced and then I got married in a year. So everyone's like, अरे ये क्या हो गया? ये कहाँ से आया? I don't think जो अरमान मलिक के quintessential जो fans हैं, जो listeners हैं, उनको कभी expect होगा कि ऐसा कुछ vibe आएगा. No, but I dreamt of doing this at 14. I had to wait 10 years to put out my first English song. So when I did it, a lot of kids came up to me and saying, "Thank you, you did it. Now we have confidence to put out English music." And no one ever thought I would put out an English single out of the blue.
Welcome, Armaan Malik, to HT City. So, firstly, Armaan,
What's up, man?
thank you so much for doing this. And as I told you, like it was, I think it was destiny, which was to happen before. Now it's happening now, and I'm happy it's happening now face to face. But I'll start with Bari Bari. Like romance and you go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Mix in a little Punjabi, Hindi. Like I think you have given the perfect combination to us. Firstly, where did it come from? The inspiration for the song, and like. How is it like you are able to give so much love through your music time and time again?
I don't know, man. I think I'm just a person who just loves love, loves romance, and even though this song is quite different from my other songs, because while the lyrics talk about love, the overall vibe is very, very different from my usual sound. Hindi Punjabi ko we have fused in a very interesting manner. And जो beats हैं इसके वो बहुत ही chill है, बहुत ही modern है. It's like a proper pop single. And बहुत महीनों बाद we are coming up with a new song, and that was Amal Armaan combination again, which everyone looks forward to. And I'm glad that we got on board a young writer called Young Veer. No pun intended. Yeah. Young Veer is a very talented writer, and he came up with really good lyrics for this song. So overall, I'm very, very excited about this new one because थोड़ा अलग है, थोड़ा नहीं actually काफी अलग है. I don't think जो अरमान मलिक के quintessential जो fans हैं, जो listeners हैं, उनको कभी expect होगा कि ऐसा कुछ vibe आएगा. Even if you see the poster of the song, it's just me casually chilling on a sofa. And ऐसा कभी मैंने कोई भी पोस्टर ऐसा रिवील नहीं किया. Always पोस्टर में कुछ लड़की के साथ कोई रोमांटिक पोज है या कुछ है. लेकिन this is the first time actually we've let the aesthetic be very chill, very relaxed. बहुत बार हम बहुत seriousness के साथ एक रिलीज करते हैं. वो मैंने सोचा कि इस रिलीज के लिए I don't want to do. It's a very chill song, fun song, young song. I wanted to be portrayed in that way.
Yeah. So, and देखो from the last 1 year, people who love you, your fans are already listening to your songs with a little heartbreak because you're off the market officially. So वो थोड़ा तो है ही, but आपकी जिंदगी में प्यार थोड़ा और लिखने के लिए बढ़ गया है because now
Definitely.
it's all out in the open. You are married and like so the way you express love, somewhere it comes in your music as well.
I completely agree, and I think my view on love has evolved. The way I write love songs is different. अभी जो words हैं, जो lyrics हैं, उनमें जो deeper meaning आ गया है अभी because of Ashna. I think वो has definitely taken an impact on my music, the way I'm writing, the way I'm thinking. बहुत बार हम गाने ऐसे गा लेते थे lyrics को बिना समझे. अभी वो हर एक वर्ड, हर एक मीनिंग, हर एक लाइन की मीनिंग अब और हिट हो रही है. एंड आई थिंक वो जो एक चेंज आया है मुझ में, आई थिंक दैट इज रियली रियली इंटरेस्टिंग एंड आई एम रियली लविंग इट. क्योंकि जो भी गाने बन रहे हैं अभी फिलहाल, जो आएंगे बारी बारी के बाद भी, उनमें जो एक इमोशनल कोशेंट उनमें जो एक इमोशनल कोशेंट है, दैट्स वेरी हाई एंड इट्स आई फील कि दैट कम्स फ्रॉम दैट मैच्योरिटी. जो एक एक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हुआ है of my relationship, of me as a person. I think that shows in the music.
Yeah. हाँ वही पहले बस गाते थे, महसूस करते हैं
Exactly.
Yeah. But I have to say like indie music is growing in India. It has been for a while now.
Yeah.
But somewhere whoever is associated with indie music, they also have this balance they try to maintain with the Bollywood music or the playback singing and all. You have taken a quite drastically different approach where somewhere you have kept Bollywood music comparatively on the sideline and focused more on indie music. And this has come after you have established and achieved so much in Bollywood music. Was it difficult to kind of make that switch and kind of dedicate yourself towards creating the music that you want to, even not kind of governed by this storytelling or maybe other factors?
I think it was very important for me to take control of my artistry because क्या होता है when you just keep on singing playback songs, I mean, I have nothing against it because I still do. There's some bunch of amazing, beautiful film soundtracks that I'm part of and which will probably release in the coming months or next year. But while that is happening, I have a story to tell as an artist as well. Where does that go? How does that get its outlets? And the only way to do that is independent music. The only way to talk to my fans and tell them the human that I am is independent music. Suppose I'm feeling something today, being in my relationship, I want to write about it.
Yeah.
I can't write a Bollywood song about it. No one's going to write that for me.
Yeah.
It's going to be script-led, it's going to be film-led, it's going to be the actor, producer, whatever, this is the situation is, this big brief ban raha hai, aapko sirf aake gaana hai. But with the independent scene, if I'm feeling sad today, I'm going to write a sad song and no one can stop me from writing that.
Yeah.
And that creative expression and freedom is something that I had craved for a very long time as an artist.
Yeah.
And वो off late, कितने artists हैं जिन्होंने अपनी independent career से identity बनाई है. Not dependent on any other industry, not on actors, not on directors, not on music composers. Just making their own songs and putting it out there. And I think for me, that switch was necessary because I always wanted to be an independent artist to begin with.
Yeah.
Bollywood happened on its own.
Yeah.
It just happened to happen. And
then part of the journey.
And honestly, I'm very happy that it did because it kind of gave me the commercial success, the fan following that I enjoy today.
Yes.
And because of which I can introduce my independent music to such a large audience that listens to me today. So for me, I think everything that happened to me, it was very important when it did. But I think now my focus is shifted, or the weightage that I'm giving, at least from my perspective, to independent music is very necessary because it's reflecting in my shows, my concerts, my everything that I'm doing as an artist. I have never seen this much attendance at my shows when I was doing many more Bollywood songs than I am seeing now.
Yeah, because
there's a huge difference, and it's not just because of the songs. I think it's because of the fact that people see me as an artist and not just as a playback singer. And बहुत एक differentiation बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि बहुत बार आप you get typecasted or boxed into like, okay, yeah, he's the voice of so and so project or so and so song or so and so actor, but idea is to write the story of you.
Yeah.
It's you, the artist. You are writing your own legacy, and that can happen only with independent music.
Yeah.
And the fact that I've been enjoying so many like 10,000 K people coming to my shows. I did a stadium show in Hyderabad a couple of years back, which had 35,000 people. Solo, just me, no other artist. It was me headlining my own show. And it's just unbelievable to see those numbers happen. And it's happened because of not just relying on film music. It's making my own mark in different industries, in making sure I'm doing English pop music. I'm also doing independent stuff. I also have music which is coming out in different languages, even though that is still film music. But I've just not stuck to just one type of thing. I have kind of like gone across the board, done a lot of things in different languages, different industries. And that keeps things interesting for my fans. They don't know what can come from Armaan when.
Yeah. And I must tell you that it's very actually commendable with what you have done with English pop, because there is this inherent kind of thing in Indian listeners. Even I used to have it. I will be very honest that we will accept English pop, but from English artists.
Exactly.
If an Indian artist will do, we will be like, oh, trying too hard, or like trying to fit in and like being a part of the trend and kind of.
We are our biggest, क्या कहते हैं?
Roadblocks.
Yeah. Our Indian audience loves to bring our own people down sometimes. I don't know why. It's just inherently in our nature. It's unfortunate, but I see a lot of people championing now Indian artists because now a lot of international artists are collaborating with Indian artists.
Yeah.
So suddenly, I think it's cool to support an Indian artist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm all for it. I think it's a great moment in time.
Yeah.
It's a great moment in time to be an Indian artist, to be putting out independent music, to do global collaborations. I also feel that I did it at a time when no one else was doing it. I kind of like opened that whole portal, which I'm very happy I did, because in 2020, when pandemic hit and I had released Control, my first debut single, that kind of was like the starting point for like people viewing an Indian singer differently. I was not then looked at as just a playback singer. I was like, wow, like everyone was like messaging me. That I remember this very cute message I got from a fan, and it really like kind of made me emotional. And he addressed it as Bhaiya. So I was like, okay, cool. Bhaiya, what you have done is incredible, not because the song is great or the video is great, but because you have shown that Indian singers can also sing in English. And it gives me the courage to put out my own English music, because I was always scared that people will only listen to me if I sing in Hindi or in Bollywood.
Yeah. And it's a very contrasting thing in Indian audiences that if we are sitting in a gathering, we would love if someone sings an English song.
Yeah.
But if they do it professionally, then we will judge.
I remember I had this conversation with my father at the age of 14 जब मैंने उनको बोला था कि मुझे एक English pop singer बनना है, and he was like, ये कहाँ से आ गया था, ये क्या curveball है? And in fact, he gave me a great advice. He told me, focus on Hindi music and Bollywood for now. Make the following, build yourself as an artist, become big, then do it.
Yeah.
And I think that was the greatest advice I ever got. I built my whole career first in my home country, in my home language, and then took the decision to do English pop music at the age of 20? When did I? 2020. So like I was 24, 25. Yeah.
Don't tell your age. I feel older. I feel very old.
No, but I dreamt of doing this at 14. I had to wait 10 years to put out my first English song.
Yeah.
So I'm saying कि अगर when I was 14, if someone else was already doing it, I wouldn't wait that long.
Yeah. You would have done it sooner.
So when I did it, a lot of kids came up to me and said, thank you, you did it. Now we have confidence to put out English music. Because if you are doing it, that means we can do it definitely.
Yeah.
Like, because I was singing proper Bollywood at that time, Hindi, Bollywood, and no one ever thought I would put out an English single out of the blue. And then put it out in a way where you actually saw an Indian artist sing English well. Because everyone has this preconceived notion that we don't sing English well. हमारा कोई accent रहेगा या कुछ तो तरीका रहेगा बोलने का, singing करने का जो tacky रहेगा.
Yeah.
That is not the way you're supposed to perceive Indian artists. There are lots of Indian artists who sing English beautifully. Probably sometimes better than some of the English artists, I would say. But we just have this feeling in our country where we think of our own people a little lesser than everyone else.
We stereotype ourselves before anyone else can.
Anyone else does. And I feel
So
like that hopefully
there.
increasingly will change.
Yeah.
Now that we are seeing a lot more of these global collaborations happening.
Like Sapphire recently, people have gone
Beautiful.
so mad for it.
Yeah.
And now very eagerly waiting for the Punjabi version there. Tease, you had a collaboration with
Ed
Ed
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So are we gonna see something more like he has made a lot of it in India? Are we gonna see something from your end as well? Has there been a collaboration or any discussion or something like that happening with him or like any other international artist?
I hope to do many more such things, and obviously some are already in the works, but I can't talk about it because I love keeping surprises for my fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the next big Indian song, the next big global song has got to come from India, and it will happen in the next, I don't know, probably two to 3 years. We'll see that big #1 song on Billboard from India.
And I know you love to keep surprises. Who announces their marriage after 1 year? Like you told us after 1 year that I got married last year. So that is there. But
I'm very good at keeping.
Why did you decide to keep that a secret? For so long, like I know you had your whole wedding ceremony in December and that was the plan and everything.
Correct.
But you registered your marriage in April.
Correct.
Why waited that long?
Just
Just keeping people on their toes.
I think it's I also believe like talking about beautiful things and positive things only when like it's happened, posted happening and stuff like that. I don't like. I believe in us a lot. So I've many times I have been very excited in the moment and talked about a project or talked about something and then it's not वो fruition नहीं हुआ है उसको तो मैं always बहुत secretive रहा हूँ about everything. No one knew we dated for 6 years.
Yeah. वही मतलब सरप्राइज अलग ही लेवल लग
हाँ
रहा है.
मतलब किसी को कुछ पता ही नहीं था. I was dating for 6 years. Then I suddenly got one day announced and then I got married in a year. So everyone's like, "Hey, ये क्या हो गया? ये कहाँ से आया?" But yeah, I mean, I've just been very private about stuff like that, and I feel like one should protect that side of their life
True.
until you can, and it's like solid and like permanent.
True.
Yeah.
But how do you deal with that scrutiny when it comes? Because you like to keep it private.
Yeah.
Be it on your wedding, be it what happened with Amal and your family and everything.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that scrutiny? How do you kind of, because everyone, you are public figures and somewhere people are seeing it, they are going to ask you about it. How do you deal with that? Because somewhere, whatever is happening, it's happening personally, you are dealing with that anyway. And then you have to put a brave front outside and then talk about it. How do you kind of deal with all that?
I don't know. I'm very strong like that. I don't know how to explain it. I deal with it in my own way. I feel like as a public figure, I'm the same as I am at home, as I am with you, or as I am with my fans. There's no difference. Obviously, I won't tell everything to everyone, and no one should. I mean, everyone's personal life is their personal life. And मेरा एक अच्छा separation है मेरे mind में और this is the way I believe I want to run my life. I have a very big separation between Armaan Malik, the artist that is visible to people out there, the public figure, versus the Armaan known to his family and friends and everyone. And that separation has helped me keep me sane in life. Otherwise, if that line gets blurred, things can go south. Yeah, when you start believing you are that person and everything that's happening or being written about that person is also happening to you, that's not right. I don't think that's an outwardly thing. No one knows who you are truly. No one can. Like, I don't know what SRK sir or Salman sir are truly. No one can. Even the closest person to them might not know. So that's an internal thing. That's a person dealing with it. But everyone sees them as larger than life people. But at the end of the day, we are all humans, bro. We all go back to our home. कंबल लेके सो जाते हैं हम लोग हर रात को एसी डाल के या फैन डाल के जो भी है बट सेम है हम लोग सब सेम है वो एक क्या हो गया ना we are people are not used to understanding like where usually public figures struggle is the separation between the human and the artist or the celeb मतलब for the outward people and I think I have been able to do that for myself. Like I said, I'm strong to have that division, and it's helped me keep sane with whatever problems or whatever curveballs happen in my life.
And like when it's on you, you can deal with it because it's an individual thing.
Yeah.
But when your family also gets involved in it, do you get difference for them?
Yeah, I mean, anyone would. Family means everything.
Yeah.
For me, and I think for most people in India, family is like. मैं family के लिए जान दे दूँगा vibes. I think that's how everyone is. But yeah, I personally never choose to talk about personal stuff out in public. I like keeping it very professional when I'm out there, which is why a lot of times when we do interviews also, बहुत बार the publicists and the PR teams tell the interviewer not to ask certain questions. And I'm like, you know what? Let them ask. I will deal with it in my own way. If I want to talk about it, I will talk about it. If I don't want to talk about it, I won't talk about it. I've done too many interviews to know exactly what I want to talk about and what I don't want to. But yeah, I prefer keeping personal stuff with me because I feel like if I have to anyway deal with it personally, why put it out there in the world? Anyway, but putting it out in the world is not going to solve what's happening.
True.
So better to keep your private stuff private. Yeah.
And also I feel like on the behalf of the journalist or like the person asking also, there is a way of asking things.
100%.
Like asking what happened and asking how it has impacted two different things.
100%.
Like what happened is prodding and kind of breaching their privacy, and asking how it impacted is still something you can talk about it because it's somewhere someone else might also be going
Correct.
through it. It can help people, and it can help people also. The person also have an outlet and express themselves. So very two different things. But now that you are venturing into this indie music, somewhere are there times where you miss that playback singing for Bollywood at times?
I don't miss it in that manner. I mean, I still sing quite a lot of film songs, which haven't released yet. So, I mean, I feel like post Bari Bari, there's going to be like a barrage of like songs coming back to back. So, a lot of the people who believe that I'm not part of the Bollywood playback singing scene will probably be proved wrong.
Yeah. Watch out.
Watch out. I don't like saying words, watch out. So the गाने आएंगे. So I think it's just I'm very cool about it. I mean, I have really exciting music coming out regardless, whether it's movies or whether it's independent music. I just want to make sure that I put out my best songs out there, and एक ना एक तो फटेगा ही. जो भी फटना फटेगा तो वो अच्छा लगेगा. And I think that's always been my game. I never really thought of music as Bollywood independent. I've always thought, okay, I have a song coming out, I have this song coming out. But I think it's not like there's no differentiation for me.
Yeah.
Yes, there's more love for and attention given to the independent stuff because that feels more personal.
Yeah.
This is more, I would say, transactional in a way. I mean, I come and do my job and then leave the room. यहाँ पे from 0 to 100 we are thinking of the video, song, artwork, how am I looking, what am I doing, all of it. So there's more personal involvement.
Yeah. And I get it because you are putting your soul in both, but there's a personal touch to it.
100%.
Which will always there.
But I've sung some really beautiful songs in like some really interesting projects, and Amal and I have like some easily 20 songs that might come out soon.
Oh. एल्बम पूरा तैयार है.
सब तैयार है, सब आर्टिलरी तैयार है. अभी हम लोग सब एक बाय एक after बारी बारी there's bunch of songs coming out. Yeah.
Lastly, I want to ask you that India is becoming like a major attraction point for beat collaborations, beat concerts, and everything.
Yeah.
Where do you feel is the fact so we need to improve on, or maybe what we are doing right now, so that it becomes that go-to destination? And I'm not just talking about for artists to collaborate, but also as it can be the music infrastructure, it can be physical infrastructure and everything. Where is India kind of need to work on as an industry, music industry, and where it is going right now?
There need to be more venues, performance venues. I don't think we have a lot of venues. We have like open grounds where stages are built.
Yeah.
Or there are stadiums, but not
Especially
everyone
gets stadiums.
But not everyone can fill out stadiums. So there has to be some medium-sized venues. Small venues are there, but then again their conditions are very like they're very old venues.
Yeah.
Seats खराब है, अंदर की maintenance नहीं है. So small things like those, I think we have a lack of like a good music venue, especially at बहुत साल पहले, I don't know if you remember, there was a venue called Blue Frog. Which was like a dedicated music venue for artists abroad, India, independent DJs, anyone, bands. And that used to be a mecca for like musicians to come, jam, chill, just like have fun. वो missing है. Music cultural hubs are missing. Venues where music concerts are held are missing. It's either you're doing some D.Y. Patil Stadium or it's
Mahalakshmi Race Course.
Yeah, so it's either those are the ultra level large concerts and festivals, but then there are no those medium 8 to 10,000 seaters or those indoor venues. One off are there, like probably Dome and SCI is there.
Yeah. We have hardly any indoor venues.
Yeah, we don't have indoor venues at all. Like there's only outdoor grounds जहाँ पे stage बन जाएगा or stadiums. So yeah, I think and again we're just talking from a Bombay lens. If you Mumbai lens, sorry, Bombay बोलूँगा तो कुछ और होगा.
We are seeing it from Mumbai.
Mumbai lens. But apart from Mumbai, there's so many other cities. There's so many opportunities to build like trade venues for artists. Wo, I think overall, I think government needs to take that call that music and culture is important for us. Like I think NMACC is a brilliant venue.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. If more of those can come up in our cities and in neighboring cities and states. That would
Yeah.
be great for the industry as a whole.